Not even Michael B. Jordan, with all of his good looks, money, fame, could get his type. Lori Harvey definitely did not marry him. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe and like this damn video, even if you don't know you like me yet. Welcome if you're new here. Thanks for being here. So, like I said, not even Michael B. Jordan, with all of his good looks and money, could even get his type. I'm sure Michael B. has dated tons of gorgeous women. I mean, he's a Hollywood actor. But who did he propose to, though? His type, right? Okay, so, I mean, even look at Ciara. She ended up with a completely different type from Future. You understand what I'm saying? These are two different types of men, physically, that she has been involved with. So, if anybody with less money, status, looks, whatever, they think they're going to get their type, I'm just saying, may the odds be in your favor, because I look around and see most of us will not be with what we consider our type. You get who wants you, and you hope they want you back, and you choose whether or not to keep them if they do want you. Okay? You can pursue people all you want. Michael B. Jordan pursued Lori Harvey. Like, you can pursue people all they want, but they also have to want you. You also have to be their type. Is what you're looking for you? That's all I'm asking. Who is so lucky, y'all, to be with their type? Please raise your hand, leave a comment. But even if you are with your type, are you your partner's type? Like, what I'm saying, the reality of two people being exactly each other's type is like, we're looking for unicorns, guys. Like, one person is usually acquiescing to something. Does that make sense? Especially men, right? I'm coming for throats because I'm in the mood today. So most men, if they won the lottery tomorrow, would be leaving whatever bitch they're talking to, whoever she is. I'll roll the dice and bet he leaving that hoe, okay? Even if he's not leaving her, he's definitely gonna get a side piece. Yo, just tell me if I'm lying or saying something that's crazy. I really don't like saying things that don't make sense. I'm willing to listen to counter arguments to what I'm saying. I've seen it across every level of life, from the average person to people making a lot of money, people who are physically, just beautiful. And this doesn't mean that these people are unhappy if they don't end up with their type, right? I want to make that clear. The relationships I see online where people are being honest about marrying someone who wasn't their type, they're happy. They appear happy, but they have peace and they appear happy with their partner. There's a whole lot of people. Somebody is going to be the star and someone is going to be the supporter. Relationships are rarely 100% balanced. Somebody is going to be the star and someone is going to be the supporter. Like, we can use the example of social media husbands. The man is coming into this woman's life. She is the star. He's coming in on her ship. Her life set up already. And he decides to become a support in that. And they both run the company together. That to me is amazing. That's an amazing setup. By the way, I think social media husbands are top tier. Okay. The value they bring to their wives is literally could possibly be in the 6 digits if we're being honest. These women could go around thinking they need to date an executive and a man that's on their level and a man that's making what they're making. When that man don't have time for you, let alone have time to support you. He got his own business to run. He ain't finna be doing no set design and setting up lights for you. So even if that type of man is your preference, the CEO, is that the type of man that's going to work for your life? Probably not. Unless you're, good at not having that additional support and barely seeing your partner. Okay, then that's for you. But For example, men wanting women that look like professional models, but also want her to be at home, raising kids, cooking, and have all these amazing intrinsic qualities and bring them peace and just 10 out of 10, right? Listen, that woman got photo shoots to go to. She got a whole ass career, right, to go to. Because, see, again, this is a woman that society deems as above average gorgeous. So she has things to do. Even if she decides to stay home for a few years with the kids like Giselle Bundchen, she will be moving to a different country like Giselle to continue her career, okay? It ain't gonna last. You men need to just know what is the most important for you. If it's looks, okay, that's fine. Or if it's intrinsic qualities, that's fine. I'm just saying, don't complain about what you get though. Listen, a couple of examples of what I'm talking about, where people chose the non-traditional route and appear happy. There is a YouTube couple, you probably know her, Shan Booty and Jared. But recently he came on the channel. He's saying that he won't be on their channel as much anymore because, he has his own music career now. But Shan realizes the massive value he brought to supporting her podcast and making it better, the setup and everything. And she openly admitted that she was scared and sad about the change. Another example, Rebecca Lynn Pope. She's another YouTuber, dating coach. And she openly admitted a while ago that all she used to date was CEOs and businessmen. But she married a completely different type of man. Her preference was clearly the CEOs, but she married a different type of man, though, because she realized what was going to make sense for her life individually, what was going to bring her peace. She realized dating a CEO came with problems she didn't want to deal with. Her present husband, though, had skills that he could bring to her business, and now they work together, and it's their business. She has peace. They have peace. They appear happy. Listen, not dating your type doesn't mean you're settling. I'm trying to make a nuanced point here. Another example, Shameless Maya. She was almost 40 years old. I think she was 40. And her boyfriend was in his late 20s, like 27 or 28 or something. Like, it made sense for her to date him and have children. He also, I'm sure had to be secure in himself. She's financially set up already. Again, he came in on her ship that was built, set up already. She could have been walking around saying, oh, I need a man to match my income and that's it. But listen, that didn't make sense for her at that time when having a family was more important. I'm saying we have to start doing what is going to work for our individual lives. Jackie Aina is another example. Her husband is super supportive. I mean, I'm not going to keep going into examples. I think y'all get what I'm saying. I'm just saying a lot of y'all prefer aesthetic and money over peace, when if peace is what you preferred or valued, you'd probably have it. You got to choose one thing. And if aesthetic is what you value, you get what you get and you can't be mad. That's all I'm saying. You're going to deal with something. If the intrinsic qualities, though, is what you value more, you can't value both at the same time. I need y'all to understand something. You can't value both aesthetic and intrinsic qualities. One must supersede the other. I'm not saying, one is better or worse than the other. Y'all, I'm never casting aspersions on, what I think is good and bad. No, I'm saying know yourself and know what is actually important to you. And then don't complain about what you get, because nobody is going to be a 10 out of 10 for anybody. You're not even going to be a 10 out of 10 for nobody. That is just the actual reality. Hence me being on this new podcast called The Gray Area, where we talk about reality. That's not the reality, folks, need to understand, is the only argument I'm trying to make in this video. This is not reality. And lastly, no, I'm not a dating coach. No, I'm not somebody that's even giving advice, because I'm not even in a relationship, okay? I have been single primarily my whole life. But I can voice what I observe in the dating market. You can kind of observe something a little more objectively and non-emotionally when you're not participating in it, okay? I'm in the stands watching. Now, that I'm an expert on. I'm masterful at understanding human behavior and motivations at its deepest core. Masterful at seeing through people's veneers. Why? Because I've already broken down my own veneer. I'm masterful at drawing correlations and noticing patterns. That's my strong suit. And I don't need to be in a relationship to be masterful at any of the aforementioned things. Please like the video. Be well, my fellow sufferers, and until next time, see you soon. Let me know how you feel in the comments. How do you feel about are you with your preference? I'm just saying. Those men generally that you want to talk about as a boss and CEO and all this, they are damn near sociopathic. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, there was no emotional availability to be had with any of them. And what I'm not saying is that all of them are that way. I don't know all of them. I don't know all the men. But I'm hearing a consistent story from either they're effing crazy and abusive and need dominance and control over you. And I've seen it. I've seen them try to have me like some kind of a prop that they could just take off the shelf whenever they wanted to look good in public. I felt like something they kept in their closet and only took out whenever it's so deep